mic. It's okay. Because it's like, who knows how long this intro is going to take. Does it look good? She's like, you're like this.
I don't want to look like a Notre Dame.
Yeah, we're chilling. Like we're literally just having a conversation right now. We're gonna act like the camera's not even there.
Yeah, no, yeah.
That's what's gonna make it.
Anyways,
yeah, that's what's gonna make it so much better, anyways. But hello, everyone. Welcome to the first episode of Whining with Ari, where I whine about my problems with my friends while drinking wine. But instead of wine, we have these drinks. I got these from H Mart. It's like kiwi watermelon sparkling drink and a Red Bull. But I'm here with my friends. And introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Paulina. What else?
What's a fun fact?
Fun fact. I'm obsessed with little things. So like Sony Angels or like the mini brands lately. So yeah, it's a good fun fact.
Cute.
Hi, my name is Erin. A fun fact about me, I have my own YouTube channel, Erin McKenzie. Go subscribe.
Subscribe to her.
Hi, my name is Sadai, and I'm the youngest among all of them right now.
She just turned 21.
Just turned 21. Woo! Let's go.
So happy birthday to all the Libras out there.
Period. Okay, guys, so I have questions for you guys. So this is literally like a girl chat. We're just chilling. We're talking. So the first question is, how did we meet? That's the first question.
We met Ari, was it October of last? So it's been a year. It's been a year.
It's been a
year.
Perfect for the first episode. It's been a year.
You were a tour manager?
Yeah, I was helping NSB out with with their tour in October as like merch / stage manager. And yeah, we met there. And it was like really fast though. I feel like it was
really
like
fast.
We met super fast and then we like ate.
We met on the street and then we got like tacos or something like right after, like in LA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was San Diego.
San Diego.
San Diego.
Yeah, it was San Diego.
We were coming, like, I was coming from work, she was coming from, like,
You came
exam.
so late.
No, I
You
came
were
so
pulling up
late.
Quick.
Yeah.
But we had a good time. Like, I was like, oh, I love this girl. Like, we're clicking, we're eating tacos already.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and I think the other question was like first impressions.
First impression.
I think for me, I thought everyone was just super nice and super sweet. I felt like we got along like really fast.
Really instantly, yeah.
So, but what about me? Did you guys have any first impressions?
Should we all do first impressions of each other?
Oh, that would
Yeah.
be so
Let's do
cool.
it. Okay,
Yeah.
should I go first and see? What was the
Oh.
first impression of everybody?
Okay, I'm gonna start with the person I've known the longest, so that would be Paulina.
Mhm.
I've known Paulina for like almost 3 years now.
Yeah.
So like October 29th would be like our 3rd year knowing each other.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
That's coming up. October.
At first, I was like intimidated because I'm a very shy person. I may look like, oh my gosh, she's so crazy, like she talks a lot.
No.
But honestly, with her, it was like quick to like, I like clicked with her so natural. Actually, like we were on our way to, I think like Universal Studios.
yeah,
or
we were
something
meeting
like
up
that.
with some other friends.
And we just started talking like if we've known each other for like
We got
ever.
deep.
Yeah, I feel like those are the
like-
best type of like friendships too.
Yeah, totally. Like I felt like I was like, oh, she's gonna be my best friend, and she is now. Then Erin.
Late 2022.
Yes, Venice. NSB Venice.
Well, we hadn't like met that
Performance?
day yet, though. In
No,
person.
that's true. But I saw her in the line for the meet and greet, and I was like, damn, this girl's really tall, and she looks so scary. And then like I think in January, like the beginning of the year, we started talking. I was like, oh, she's so cool. Like she was so scary first though. It was so funny. But I clicked with her like really good too. So I'm like, actually all of us clicked really good. So I think I'm like actually happy about that. And of course Ari. Like you said, like we all clicked naturally and it was cool. Like I just felt like I knew you already and it was like natural because like I said, I'm a very timid, shy person. So like me being able to talk to you like right on the spot, it was really cool. I love these girls. That's
Cute.
Okay. So I guess I'll start with Sadai because I've known you the longest. We started talking over Instagram for a little bit first, and then that was around the time of Venice, but we hadn't met in person yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even see you there, so I did. I saw you with somebody else, and I remember seeing you walk up to them like during the meet and greet from the other side, and I was like, oh. And then I remember the first time me and Sadai hung out in person. We went to In-N-Out, and she went up to order, and it was like her. I think it was like it was really cheap. It was like $3 or something like that, and her card declined.
She pulled this up.
I did pull this up. I did.
So he was sitting at like the opposite side, and she goes in front of the like cashier. She's like, "P."
I was like, I need your help.
But so that was just like really funny and really sweet that whole night. It was really fun, and then that's also the same night I met P. And P, I think, was the most like maybe welcoming, but you were just very engaged, like asking me a lot of questions and making me feel like very comfortable. He very much gave me like older sister vibes right away, so I think he like liked that like really well. And then for Ari, when I met you, I feel like I didn't even know your name yet, but we were just talking, and it was like I knew you forever.
Yeah, because I feel like from what I remember, like I think like I got introduced to you guys, but I don't think I really introduced myself until like 7. Like we had already been like hanging out and like talking, and I was like, oh yeah, by the way, this is who I am. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like those are like the best friendships when you can just get along like that.
For sure, yeah.
Like really quickly.
Like it's not like what's your favorite color, like that, like almost like like the first date or like you're talking to someone. It's like when you instantly click, like it's like your souls are reconnecting from another life that you had.
Yeah.
That's how I felt with you guys for sure.
Yeah, I love that. For me, like I said, it was very fast the way we met, but I do remember Sadai being really shy. But yeah, like she was really shy. Like she was kind of like in the back, but then like, but I felt like we hugged like everyone. Like I felt like we're like, oh hi, this is my name, blah blah blah. But yeah, Sadai was really shy, but she was really funny. I feel like we can like all say that about her. Like she's really shy, but like she's like always cracking jokes. And
so that's like funny without trying to be.
yeah. For real, she really is. And then for Aaron, like you said, like I felt like we just talked.
Yeah.
Like we didn't even really say anything to each other like about like ourselves. We just talked because I feel like we all obviously have similar interests. We're all there to see the same people. So I felt like it was more questions about that. Like, oh, like how do you know them? How do you know these people? So, but you were like super nice and like really like chill. And then for P, I felt like we got along really well because we're closer in age too.
Yeah.
So I felt like we could relate to a lot of stuff more, but also super nice. I feel like we're very similar with like being like the big sister, like and like being like older in a lot of our friend groups.
I was excited. I was like, finally someone closer to my age.
Yeah,
like,
and I know like
older than me too.
Even in like my own personal friend groups, I'm the oldest, and all my friends are younger. So I definitely felt that with you. Like we connected like on a lot of things. But yeah.
I'm gonna go down the line. My
Okay.
first impression about Ari, like literally we were walking to the taco, like King Taco. No, we were trying to decide like what we wanted, and like we were like, oh, tacos sound nice, and I was like, oh yeah, whatever she said, like let's go. And like again, like we didn't even introduce ourselves until like we were eating tacos, and we were like, oh, like my name is Ari, my name's Paulina, like, and I was like, man, she's cool, like she just clicked and came with us, like period, like you know, usually you could tell by someone's like aura, you know? And I feel like your aura was really like welcoming as well, you know. So yeah, and then finding out you were older, I was like, yes, finally. I was like, I love my little girls, but you know, sometimes I want someone older, so I'm like, you can relate, right? But yeah, you were just like that person. I was like, oh, she's like so cool, like, you know, she's our friend group already, you know?
Yeah.
And then I picked you up at a hotel for the Anaheim.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there we got to chit-chatting a little bit more and getting to know each other. So I was like, oh, this is awesome. I get to see her again, you know? And then Erin, I saw you at Venice. Like, I feel like Venice was like a place where we could have met, but it was not meant for us to meet that day. Yeah. And we met like a couple weeks later. But Erin, I was like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. She was taking her her little pictures that are on her Instagram, I still think. And I just saw her and I was like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. Like, I thought you were like one of the NSB boys' friends.
Really?
Like, I didn't think you were a star. You know, that's what I thought. So I was like, I wonder who she's friends with. Like, yeah. But yeah, and then we met at In-N-Out, and that was like a really fun time too.
Yeah.
And Sadai. I knew Sadai. She was like really young when I knew of her, and I told our mutual friend Kat that no, I don't want to have another person in our friend group that's young. And
That's crazy.
this was like a
yeah.
year.
She tells me this all the time, and I'm like,
This was a year before we actually met, and so like Kat and my other mutual friend was friends with her first, and she would always talk about her, and I was like, oh, that's awesome, you know. But I was like in this state of mind of like, y'all are too young, like that's just more responsibility, like, you know, and I do give off that big sister and like motherly thing, so I keep you guys well in my little wings. So then I think you were 18 already or 19. No, 18, and then we like went to go visit some friends at Universal, and like we just got straight into it. So I like talking really quick, like deep. So I was like, so how's your home life, like tell me your deepest, darkest secrets, like, you know.
That's like a trauma dumping session.
Right.
no, for real.
She found it funny, but we just kept going, and like,
Yeah.
you know, I opened up to her, and immediately I was like, damn, like we're so similar, like, you know, you're like a sister to me. So yeah, my first impression of Sadai was like, she's a little too young, but you know, it's all about timing.
Yeah,
You know,
it's the
like I feel
timing.
like all of us were meant to meet each other at a certain time, you know.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, I feel like that was really stressful. I feel like everyone's like this. Okay, we're gonna do fun
Yeah,
questions
I
now. Okay, so my fun question is your first concert you've ever been to, and how can you compare it to concerts you've been to now, and like has your music genre changed, like to what you listen to, or is there like new music that you enjoy more than from like the first concert you attended? I can go first. So my first concert ever was Jonas Brothers in 2009.
I see that.
And the
What
Wonder
tour?
Girls opened for them. It was Lines, Vines, and Trying Times
Oh,
tour.
okay, yeah.
But yeah, Wonder Girls
It's
opened,
a difficult one.
and that's also like my first like time into K-pop, just because the Wonder Girls opened for them, and they did like no body English version. And so all I remember like distinctly from that show is like seeing them in like these like gold dresses, and I was like in awe at like 15, and I was like, I need to listen to more of them, and that's kind of how I got into K-pop. So thank you, Jonas Brothers, for that, because who knew that was gonna happen. And how it compares to now, I feel like I'm still listening to K-pop many years later. I'm not gonna say how many old, but
okay.
yeah, I feel like it hasn't really changed that much. I feel like I'm still really in touch with like nostalgia, and like I still listen to people that I listened to when I was like 15 that I still listen to now. So yeah, I don't think my music taste has technically changed, but it made me discover a lot of new music. So yeah.
Okay, Jonas Brothers, that's crazy. I was 8 years old when I went to my first concert, and it was more my older sister who like liked Rihanna and Kesha, so like if she was gonna go, she had to take us type of vibe.
Yeah.
So, but I was obsessed with Kesha. Like, girl, I loved Riri, but like Kesha was my thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, TikTok
On the top.
and so like I went all out. Like me and my, like there's 3 of us. So like me and the one that's closer, Stephanie, like we went all like matching, while like the older sister was like, girl, like, why are you guys here, whatever. And all I remember is like Kesha set, and I fell asleep all through Riri set. And Kesha set was like super short. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I was screaming all her songs.
She's like the opener.
Yeah. And next thing you know, like I just remember Riri coming from like a box or whatever. It was her, I think it was the Disturbia album, that one. And so I just fell asleep the whole concert, and to this day I feel so bad because I love Riri, and I'm like, damn, like I'm not really an OG Riri. Like I fell asleep through her concert, but that was my first concert. But honestly, like it was fun. Like I just like dressing up, and I think every concert, like I always like to dress up the concept of like their theme and stuff, and I just have fun with the people that I'm with, like, you know.
Yeah.
My first concert, I don't even remember what age I was, but it was like this Disney thing, and like all the live characters, like Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, were on stage, and there was confetti. I don't even remember it that well, but obviously my music taste has changed. Disney still slaps though, like
Yeah.
stuff. But like I've been listening to K-pop since a pretty young age. Like I would say I was like 7, so it's been quite a long time, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, not unfortunately, but and Hyphen was definitely like the best concert I've ever been to. It was so much fun. And for Fate Tour, I was on the floor and we were pretty close to the stage, and I was like freaking out. That was your guys' first hype band.
Mm-hmm.
You guys were getting into hype around that time.
Was that your first K-pop concert?
That was my first K-pop concert.
Okay. What was your
Yeah.
first K-pop?
Mine was BTS and Minions.
Oh, you're so
Mine
lucky.
was Stray Kids.
Stray Kids.
I
Mine-
didn't even know them. I just went
No,
with her.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, I feel like that's how you become a fan nowadays.
Oh, yeah, now
For
I'm
sure.
obsessed.
Mine was GOT7.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
him.
That was my first one. But yeah, I love that.
Oh, mine. I come from religious parents, so my first concert was a Christian concert, and I slept through the whole thing. So I don't remember anything. I just know it was a Christian concert. But I think like my official first concert that I can remember, well, I was there present and I was like freaking out, was Take the Grave in Dallas. She's so pretty.
She is.
And this was like when she was first starting, like her first ever tour. Like, I started listening to her through You Broke Me First.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that song. So when I saw her, it was such an amazing concert. I would totally go to another concert of hers. Best concert, it's kind of hard. Like, I would probably say Stray Kids or NFN, just because they are like my top.
Yeah. I feel like it's hard to pick for us just because we're such avid concert goers. Like we're, so I feel like that's really hard.
Mine? Top tier?
Sorry, NSP.
Oh.
No, for real. Top
We
tier
love
was P1
you.
Harmony. Like,
Ooh.
performance-wise, like,
I will have to agree.
I kid you not, like, I've been to a lot of concerts, and especially K-pop, like, and that was my first time seeing them, like, they went all out, and I was, like, in awe. I was like, whoa. Like,
I'm like, can I just say something? To the girl that was sitting like across the section.
oh, I hit someone.
I deeply apologize on Paulina's behalf for hitting you with the ball.
They had, like, those big old beach balloons,
Mm-hmm.
and one came, and I just, like, smacked it, and it went straight to the girl across from me, like, on the other section. She turned around so quick, and I was like, oh, no. Like, I felt so bad. So if you see this, and I hope you are, because everyone in the world is watching this, I'm so sorry. It wasn't my fault.
She got a little too
I got a little too excited.
No,
yeah.
I don't stand like P1 Harmony like that. I went to KCON though, day 1 and day 2 this year. P1 Harmony was there, and I will say like their stage presence and like just talent overall really blew me away. Boy Next Door was also a really good one to see.
Oh, I wish I was there.
See you behind the camera.
Yeah. No, seeing Jaehyun in person, like oh my god, that was insane.
She's like, I gotta keep the camera still,
I'm
y'all.
so mad. I wish I was there.
Yeah, I also got to see Taemin, which was crazy.
Yes.
Because Shiny is like one of my favorite second gen groups, so being able to see him was like the best thing ever.
Yeah, I saw Taemin when Super M was performing, and I was in awe. I was like, that's like his stage presence is insane.
Zero Base One was also really good. You have a piece of hair in your face. It's like boogie.
No, it was.
See, mother.
Literally mother.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. So another one was favorite essentials item, like if whether it's like makeup or like something that like you literally can't live like without or can't leave the house without. What is it gonna be?
My phone.
Phone.
Yeah.
I was a week without a phone. This like literally last week I didn't have a phone, so my go-to was literally like a book. Like I needed to have a book. I don't have one with me, but that was one if I didn't have my phone. Probably my phone and like lipstick and perfume, like little tiny ones, because I don't want to smell, you know.
Is it just one thing?
No, it can be any like multiple things.
Oh, that's awesome. That was
Like your
narrow it
go-to,
down.
basically.
I would say like lip products, like lip gloss. I feel like that's something that I always need.
Yeah.
Or
Gum.
is it going?
Yes, I mean
Gum.
That too.
I
Scared
would
me.
say gum, lip gloss, something else. I can't
Something
think.
else. Oh, it's okay. This is not a family channel.
Oh,
Say it.
this is not a family channel.
You know, favorite hair.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have to carry that around.
That's so
I'm not
funny.
saying I'm an addict, y'all. I'm not. Like I said earlier, I have religious parents, so I can't leave that behind. So I would say it's an essential.
So hide.
Essential.
Yeah.
I'm not addicted, but it's a
Yeah, I'm
necessity.
not addicted.
Right.
What was yours?
Gum
Oh,
and my phone.
Your phone.
And I totally forgot because this literally just came up to my mind. But about the favorite concert, guys, I forgot to say freaking One Direction because
He's gonna start crying.
Stop, because we were gonna talk about this. Because look, I'm wearing my One Direction bracelet, guys. It's been a tough time this past like 5 days. But I wanted to say One Direction as also one of my favorite concerts because I was lucky enough
I forgot.
to see them 3 times, and so I think that holds a very special place in my heart. Only because being into music now and just being a huge fangirl, it stemmed from One Direction.
Yeah.
But also like working in music and like wanting to pursue it more is because of them. So I really think that was like probably like my favorite like era in that time with music as well.
One Direction was definitely like, I don't even want to cry, but like they were such a part of me that like even continuing with the K-pop, like, you know, I didn't even get to celebrate like J-Hope coming back because
Yeah.
I was like so
Like,
devastated.
hooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like still happy and stuff. But to see that transition of me getting older and still into like boy groups, but it's like so different. And like, you know how like, oh, you have seen that trend where like, oh, like how is she? Like, oh, she's doing good.
Yeah.
I just feel like we were just given to like whatever group we stand, and they're like just take care of her, you know, because like, you know, we did. And One Direction was definitely like a staple of my childhood. Like I didn't grow up that great, so like they were my escape, and that's how I got into music too. Like they were like one out of 5 people probably that inspired me to even write music. And like seeing them perform, I was like, damn. I only saw them one time, and I remember Liam saying hi to me, like he waved at me, and I was like, so having that like core memory, I was
Yeah.
like, you know, he's at peace, and you know, condolences to his family and his son, literally.
Yeah. No, I just had to bring that up because like, oh my
Yes.
god, like that was like a
No,
special
yeah, girl,
moment.
I've been crying for a whole week, and I didn't have a phone during that whole time. So my sister told me.
Maybe that's good though. Maybe,
Yeah.
because I feel like sometimes you're just like not meant to see things, and maybe that was that for you.
Yeah.
Because I feel like ever since that happened, I've been on my phone. I'm looking.
Yeah.
at
No, when I
everything.
got my new phone, I was like, I need to know everything
Yeah.
like right now.
Yeah.
But it was like a little too much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the next one is best advice that you've gotten like this far. It could be something like from a long time ago or recently, but something that's like stuck with you that you could also like tell other people.
Mine, I know right off the bat. It was when I was, I think, 16 or 17. I was playing volleyball in high school, and I don't know if you believe it or not, but I was super introverted, biggest people pleaser you could ever meet,
Yeah.
like ever. Would never take charge in any situation, and my volleyball coach wanted to make me captain. I was like, no, like you're crazy. But he told me, get comfortable getting uncomfortable. And I think that, especially like going into college, that's the piece of advice that I took with me, because you're being thrown into like a completely new environment where you don't know anybody. You have to go out of your comfort zone, meet new people, try out new things. And ever since then, I think it really just helped me come out of my shell, and like just it helped me definitely become like who I am now.
Yeah, because I was like saying that, like I couldn't even, because I feel like you're a dancer, like you have to be on stage and you have to like be really theatrical. Like I would have never known that you were like more like shy or more like reserved.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really good.
I think it's just also a part of like growing up. You have to be willing to try new things, because if you're just doing what you're comfortable doing, you're not gonna grow.
Yeah.
You're not gonna discover like new passions or potentially new things that you're good at and things like that. So it is a good piece of advice.
I'm like chewing on the,
I can
on
go.
the candy.
I'll go. So for me, I feel like for most of my life, I've struggled out with like self-image, and I used to watch this YouTuber. Her name is Adeline Morin. I don't know if you guys know her.
Oh, I love.
You're
Yeah.
from Canada?
Yes,
Yeah.
but I've been watching her for a very long time. But I remember when probably like when I was struggling with it the most, in a YouTube video, she said, "Stop following people that don't look like you," and then that really like stuck with me, because she was like, "You don't look like Kendall Jenner, so don't look or follow people that look like her." So that made me really be like, oh, like she's right. So now I follow more like plus size, more mid-sized girls that look like me. So when I get like outfit info, I'm like, I know that's gonna look good on me, versus if like someone that doesn't have my body type wears it, I'm not gonna like feel sad that I don't look like that wearing it. So I feel like that's one thing that like really stuck with me, is like literally like follow people or like have inspirations of people that like look like you and stuff like that.
so good. Even like what you want to represent.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of celebrities that are not like people praise them because they're so good, but in the end of the day, like, you know, like we know a little truth of like ugly too. So
Yeah.
you know, that can go as well. Like ugly too.
Yeah.
One that I have a lot of advice. I can't even think of any, and I give everyone so much. But one that stuck with me because I just went through a lot. Is it wasn't much an advice. I heard it on a TikTok podcast, I think, like way back when like TikTok was a thing. Was you're never gonna get an apology. You're never gonna get understood. You're never gonna get like the understanding basically. From anyone if they are not like open-minded like you are. And so every time like I'm in an argument or like I'm frustrated because like no one's understanding like my point of view, I like kind of remember that like it's okay.
Yeah.
Like you said what you said, don't keep repeating yourself, and I always try to like keep that like, you know, I'm not gonna get the apology I want, and they're not gonna take it either. So you know, sometimes that's life. You just have to be okay with yourself and that you did your part and then move on. Yeah. And it's a little hard. It really is. Like you want to be like, you want to have the last word, or you want them to hear you out and stuff, like, but you just have to move on. And I think that's something that everyone struggles with, like trying to move on and trying to just like forget about it. Yeah. That's my advice.
There's a lot. There is a lot. I literally have one in my head about it in my mind because I was saying, like, what you said, and I'm like, damn, I should have put that up. But that one in mind now. I watch her too, but I've never seen that video.
I do remember watching her videos, and she would say that a lot.
Yeah, it's like it was like it's old, like her earlier days of like
Yeah.
YouTube. But
What, 2016, 2017?
Probably, yeah.
I'm gonna need to go back and look at that. But mine would have to be, don't try to be like someone else, because at the end of the day, you're your own person. You can't be like, oh, let me take some of this from that person and try to fit it in me, or like let me give this person, but that person probably cares that they still have a good they're going.
yeah.
I don't know if that makes any sense.
No, that makes sense.
But I feel like during a certain period of my time, I try to, like, I used to be, I can't say I am, honestly, I'm not, but I used to be a people pleaser, and I used to want to be, like, certain people, and I realized if I turn into them, I'm not turning into who I want to be,
Yeah.
but I'm going to be fulfilling what they might want to be. And it's just like, it's not for me. Like, I need to figure out who I am, where I want to be at. And how we said earlier, like, we all have our own time, like, to grow and become who we
Yeah, everyone's on their own journey. I feel
Yeah.
like a lot of people try to like grow up too fast, or they like think that they're like not on like the right path in life, and so, you know, everyone just goes at their own pace. It's fine.
I feel like everyone's a people pleaser, like just growing up. Like,
Yeah.
I feel
And
like
then you
we're
just
the
in
same
your
person.
like for all levels of life, like you learn not to be that, to put a little bit more energy to yourself,
Yeah.
you know, and those who give that back to you. Yeah. That's good. We have good advice.
That was good advice.
Man, we've gone through shit. I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay, guys, this is our last question. The last question, because we are all K-poppies. We all listen to K-pop.
Yes,
So I want to know your favorite group, and I want to know your bias in that group. If you have multiple, it's okay. You can say multiple. It
Say,
doesn't
like,
have
our
to be one.
top three at least.
Yeah, top three. Let's do top three grouped, and then 3 biases.
Biases?
It can be any group. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Wow, damn.
I think I probably have the easiest time because I'm not like a big
She's not a
multi-stan.
multi-stan.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
So for me, I've gone through a lot of like K-pop groups because I got into K-pop at such a young age. So like my first K-pop group was like Kara. They literally debuted in like 2007. So like, but now I would say top 3 is BTS and Hypen and LE SSERAFIM. So my top biases are Jungkook from BTS, Heesung from Hypen, and pretty pretty sure everybody knows that because that's like
Yeah.
my personality. And then Yunjin from La Seraphim. I love those three. I'm a hype girly for sure.
Oh yeah, she really is.
Yeah.
I would say, I feel like it's hard now. I feel like number one, it's always gonna be GOT7.
Yeah.
Just because I've been standing since debut.
I want to be Jackson Wing's bestie.
I know.
Yeah.
I need to go to a Jackson Wing party.
I
That's
know.
what I
I
need
need
to
to
do.
be Jackson
So
Wing,
funny.
Mrs.
Wing. Like, okay, it's good that I got
That's
that.
He sees it, he's like,
No. You're gonna think I'm crazy.
Totally off topic, but it's him and Eric Nam. Eric
yeah.
Nam is so funny.
Yeah. They just have good, like,
They
presence.
get bestie.
Yeah. But yeah, GOT7, I would also probably say Monsta X. I'm just a second gen Virgin girly.
Second gen is different. If you
Um,
missed second gen, I'm sorry.
Yes.
A little bit beginning of third gen, a little bit.
Yeah.
They're good too.
Yeah. Monsta X is probably up there. And I would say right now, recently with groups, I would probably say P1. Because I really, really enjoy their
So who's
music.
your bias?
But what's your bias in P1 Harmony? I would say in P1 it's June.
Oh, mine too.
Love
Okay,
him.
J-Girls.
He looks so good at cake.
He did look really
He
good
looks
at cake.
so good at cake.
Give it up! Give me my money! I'm sorry, that's gonna stick with you, June. Like,
No, that
literally.
it really is. Like he's never escaping that.
No,
I felt
literally.
so. I couldn't even watch
That
it the
was
first
like
time. I thought
That was like
they did him so wrong.
the day after KCON or whatever, and that's kind of when I started getting into P1
Yeah.
Harmony, and I was like, that's when June became my bias.
Yeah.
Then the day after I see that video, I was like,
We saw them in person at
Yeah.
Hello 28 or Hello 82. Sorry,
Yeah.
I keep
Hello
mixing
28.
it.
Hello
Yeah, but
28.
you know, a new brand. And like I instantly fell in love with you there, and I was like, oh my god, because he was saying hi to us most of the time. And then I saw that, I was like,
You're like, dang. I kind
I'm
of
like, I'm gonna go back in back.
Never mind. You're not my bias anymore. But yeah, P1 Harmony is June. Monsta X, it's Shonu. I'm also like a leader girly for some reason. I like the
I see
leaders.
that. I
I
see
feel like
that.
there's always patterns.
Yeah.
Are you Namjoon?
No.
Oh, wow.
Which is crazy. It is Tay.
Oh,
I
I
can
didn't
see
see Tay.
that.
I didn't see Tay.
Yeah. It was like I went through waves with BTS. I feel like there's just like I can never choose.
Yeah,
I feel like it was like Tay for a long time, and then it was Jin, and then
I feel like BTS you're growing everywhere.
yeah.
Like
I
at
don't
that
know.
point.
It just kind of depends on what era we're in. I feel like
yeah.
with BTS.
Oh, I like that.
And yeah, Shonu for Monsta X, and then GOT7 it's J-Bum. But he's like my ult of ults. So, like, yeah. Which he's getting discharged from the military in 22 days.
We love that.
But yeah.
So I and P are gonna have the hardest time answering this question.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you have yours already?
I do have mine.
Oh. Both of them.
I mean, see, she has a lot of biases. I do
do,
not.
I
Like,
do too. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
oh, top 3, BTS. That's how
Yeah.
I got into them. My cousin, that's a little older than me, she was into like first generation, second generation. So like, I listened to Girl Generation. I listened to Shiny. But I was never like into them because I always thought she was kind of weird for that. She was like also like Mexican emo, like so they're different over there when they're in Mexico. But she brought a lot of music taste to me. So she posted BTS, and I was like, who are they? Who are they? I thought they were a dance group. So I was into dance. But I got into Jimin first with BTS, but my ultimate bias in BTS is Jungkook. Love him. Me and Aaron share him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only man we share.
I don't share Hisa.
Yeah.
He hates it when we talk.
Second has to be Stray Kids. Stray Kids
Yeah.
has got up there, and it's Bangchan. Love him. And then third, girl. That's the hardest, is because now I'm into like other groups, and I'm like, I love them all.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go with P1 just because of their performance-wise, and I really like their concert, and it was great seeing them in person.
Yeah.
Because like, no, everyone sees them, you know, like K-pop idols. So that has to be June. In fact, I love him, but yeah, for real, June got me.
Yeah.
Now your turn.
Good luck.
No. Yeah.
She's the one that got me into all these K-pops. Okay, I was only like with 2, and I was fine.
Yeah, sadly. Now she's a multi-stan. She's broke because of me.
Yeah, that was your fault.
Anyways.
Down.
It's BTS and Stray Kids are in the top 2.
Yeah, I could even say that.
BTS is not in my
I know it's not BTS.
Oh.
Yeah, they're not in my list anymore. I feel like
Then Skiz is your number 1.
yeah, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
my number one. I feel like they just like the pretty big saying, so like I saw their survival show and I was like, like finding out that, you know, like after like and stuff to walk to the right to go on the plus.
I don't even know
That's
that.
so dramatic. Those shows are so dramatic.
I was like, okay, K-drama, yeah.
Oh, I felt so bad, but like they really brought the comfort, like in me knowing that like the BTS was good.
Yeah.
But I still look into it.
I feel like BTS is like the core of everyone. Like
Yeah.
your foundation. Like it doesn't have to be old.
For sure.
Yeah.
But for sure, Stray Kids.
Just say it.
It's hard. It's hard.
It's
Your
okay.
alt is hard?
Oh.
Let's say your alts first, because you know them.
Hyunjin from Stray Kids. Jin. And then my third one is Holden from Rise.
Ooh.
So you're Stray Kids, P1,
And Rise.
and Rise right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like Boy Next Door is coming up.
No, I was gonna say that. I was gonna be like, maybe put Rise and Boy Next Door together in the third, just because.
We love Jaehyun.
Yeah, we love him.
That's so
Like,
funny.
Bring him to Waterbomb. If you've seen those videos, please bring him to Waterbomb.
No, don't bring him to
Bring him to
Waterbomb.
Waterbomb.
Please.
Please. I beg you.
For my
like,
mental health, please don't.
for my mental health,
Hey, bring
I
me
need
some.
it. I need it.
Oh no, that's the day I die. Like,
Bring and hype in Boy Next Door and
Hello.
and Stray Kids.
Yes.
Bonchan, if you see this ever in your life, what are you doing? Like,
80s water bomb. They need to come to the water bomb
you
here.
haven't even hit America yet, and in Australia, you perform shirtless in front of your mom. Oh my gosh, her mother.
She takes
I was like, oh, are you?
Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. How did you feel about our talk?
I like it.
yeah.
I think it was cute. Catching up and stuff a little bit.
Yes. I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of Whining with Ari. Make sure you like and you subscribe. If you're seeing this on YouTube, follow the Instagram, follow all of these girlies.
Hit that notification button.
Yes. And yeah, we will see you guys next time.
Yes.
Bye.